My life is chaos. Videos to edit, endless dinner decisions, forgotten plants, and a million tiny choices that pile up every single day. It feels like I'm constantly spinning plates, and at any moment one is bound to crash. There's always something demanding my attention, whether it's a buzzing phone, a blinking notification, or just the nagging feeling that I'm forgetting something important. Decision fatigue is real, and my brain honestly feels like a laptop with way too many tabs open, each one slowing me down, making it harder to focus and leaving me exhausted by noon. Even the simplest choices, like what to eat for lunch or which task to tackle first, start to feel impossible. So I started to wonder, what if I could just outsource all these decisions? What if, for one day, I let artificial intelligence make every single choice for me, big or small? For 24 hours, I'd hand over my life to a series of AI apps, letting them pick my clothes, plan my meals, schedule my breaks, and even decide when I should go outside or take a nap. From the moment I woke up to the second I went to bed, every action would be dictated by algorithms. Could AI actually run my life better than I could? Would it bring order to my chaos, or just make things even more confusing? I was genuinely curious and a little skeptical. Would I feel liberated by not having to make choices? Or would I end up feeling trapped, like a passenger in my own life? Or maybe I just feel plain weird following instructions from a digital assistant. This was more than just a quirky experiment or a social media stunt. It was a personal challenge. I wanted to see what would really happen if I gave up control, even for just one day, and let technology take the wheel. We always hear about AI taking over jobs, changing industries, and reshaping the world. But what does that actually look like in the context of a regular Tuesday, in the middle of an ordinary life? Would it be terrifying or just hilariously awkward? Would I discover something new about myself, or just end up frustrated by a bunch of robotic suggestions? I decided to embrace the weirdness, lean into the unknown, and see what this digital ghost in my phone had in store for me. I was ready for surprises, mishaps, and maybe even a little bit of magic. With a mix of excitement and fear, I handed over the metaphorical keys to my life to an algorithm. It felt a bit like jumping off a cliff and hoping the AI would build a parachute on the way down. No free will, no cheating, just pure, unfiltered, AI-driven chaos. For one day, I'd let go of control and see what happened when I stopped making decisions for myself. So, let the 24-hour AI takeover begin. I had no idea what was coming, but I was ready to find out. To pull this off, I needed a full squad of AI tools. My main decision maker, ChatGPT, my life CEO, scheduling my day. For meals, an AI recipe generator based on what's in my fridge. Wardrobe, an AI outfit app that picks my clothes. Fitness, an AI coach for custom workouts. Creative work, AI image and story generators for brainstorming. Rule 1, I must follow the AI's instructions unless it's dangerous or illegal. Rule 2, document everything, no matter how bizarre. Rule 3, keep an open mind and trust the process. Giving up control for a day was terrifying for a control freak like me. I set up the apps, charged my phone, and took a deep breath. My life was now in the hands of code and algorithms. What could possibly go wrong? My alarm went off at 7 a.m. AI's choice, not mine. First task, a 15-minute guided meditation. Surprisingly peaceful. Breakfast. The AI whipped up a Mediterranean spinach and feta scramble with pan-seared tomato. Way better than my usual cereal. Next, the AI stylist picked bright yellow trousers, a striped tee and chunky sneakers. Bold, but I went with it. I looked like a stylish art teacher, but hey, rules are rules. Then, the dreaded workout, a 30-minute HIIT session with burpees, high knees and plank commandos. It was brutal, but I felt amazing afterward. The AI pushed me harder than I would have on my own. My morning was completely structured by AI and I was surviving. No decisions, no stress, just following orders. I was dressed like a bumblebee, but I kind of loved it. Breakfast, outfit, workout, all decided for me. My brain felt oddly refreshed. Maybe this AI thing wasn't so bad after all. On to the next challenge. Time for work, my biggest test. I asked my AI CEO what to do: ideate and outline a new YouTube video, use an AI story generator. The AI pitched 3 ideas, including Lily Singh tries extreme ironing. I picked the weirdest one and let the AI outline the video setup failures and a triumphant ironing on a canoe finale. The structure was solid, freeing me to focus on jokes and visuals, but when I asked for jokes, the AI delivered pure dad humor. Ironclad plan. Pressed for time. I vetoed its comedy career, but the AI was a great assistant for structure. It handled logic, but the creativity and humor still had to come from me. AI is a tool, not a replacement for the human touch, and that's exactly how it should be. Lunchtime. That magical pause in the middle of the day when everything slows down and you get to reset. Today, though, lunch wasn't just about eating, it was about shaking things up. I decided to let the AI take the reins and challenged it to come up with something healthy, creative, and a little unexpected using just chicken, quinoa, and whatever veggies I had on hand. The result? A spicy peanut lime chicken quinoa bowl with rainbow slaw. It looked like something straight out of a trendy cafe. Bright, bold, and bursting with flavor. Definitely not my usual go-to, but that was the point. Cooking with the AI's guidance made me experiment more, try new techniques, and even use up those leftover veggies I usually forget about. I felt more resourceful and less wasteful, which was a win-win. Then, just as I was settling into a food coma, the AI threw me a curveball. Head to the nearest park and learn a new skill using online tutorials. Try juggling. Juggling, that was definitely not on my to-do list, but I figured, why not? I grabbed 3 oranges from the fruit bowl, laced up my sneakers, and set out for the park, feeling equal parts nervous and excited. Out there, I looked absolutely ridiculous, dropping oranges left and right, fumbling, and getting plenty of curious glances from dog walkers and joggers passing by. But instead of feeling embarrassed, I just laughed at myself. I let go, relaxed, and actually started to have fun with it. Sometimes you have to embrace the mess. The whole experience broke up my day in the best way possible. It got me moving, breathing fresh air, and seeing my neighborhood from a new perspective. Who knew a robot could remind you to stop taking life so seriously? Sometimes you need a nudge to just play and be present. The AI pushed me out of my comfort zone, and honestly, I was grateful for it. It's easy to get stuck in routines, but a little randomness can be a good thing. I found myself appreciating the unpredictability and even the awkward moments because they made the day feel more alive. My day was full of surprises, never boring, always a little bit wild. I realized that letting go of control can lead to the best stories. I was starting to genuinely enjoy the ride, open to whatever came next. What would the AI throw at me next? I couldn't wait to find out. With each challenge, I felt a little braver, a little more curious, and a lot more ready for whatever adventure was waiting around the corner. Next up, social interaction AI style. The AI said, scroll your contacts with your eyes closed, call whoever you land on and invite them out. My finger landed on an old university friend I hadn't spoken to in years. Anxiety screamed, cheat! But I called anyway. He was surprised, but agreed to meet for coffee. The AI even gave me conversation prompts, but we didn't need them. We talked for hours, catching up like no time had passed. The AI's push made me reconnect with someone I'd lost touch with. Sometimes you need a nudge to break out of your social bubble. The algorithm created the opportunity, but the real connection was all human. I left feeling grateful and a little braver. AI can't replace friendship, but it can help you take the first step. Not bad for a robot. After my social adventure, it was time for dinner. The AI chef worked with my leftovers, pasta, tuna, olives, garlic. It suggested a Sicilian-inspired pasta con lasagna. Simple, quick, and delicious. I ate, reflecting on how AI made me eat healthier and waste less. For my final activity, I asked the AI to pick a movie. It analyzed my streaming history and chose Paddington 2. I laughed. It was the perfect feel-good choice. As I watched, I realized how peaceful my brain felt. No decisions, no stress, just enjoying the moment. The AI had planned my day, and it actually worked out. I was present, relaxed, and oddly grateful. Sometimes a robot knows exactly what you need. The day ended on a cozy, heartwarming note. Lying in bed, I reflected on my AI experiment. I realized I live on autopilot, same meals, same routines. The AI forced me to try new things and break out of my rut. It didn't kill my creativity, it freed it. By handling structure, the AI let me focus on the fun human parts. The extreme ironing idea, pure AI randomness, but I made it my own. Surprisingly, giving up control reduced my anxiety. No endless decisions, just do the next thing. The AI pushed me to face my fears like calling an old friend. AI is great at logic and structure, but it can't replace human nuance or connection. It's a co-pilot, not the pilot. And that's the most valuable lesson of all. So, would I do it again? Absolutely, though maybe not for a full 24 hours straight next time. Still, I'm definitely going to keep using some of these AI tools in my daily routine. They've become more than just a novelty, they're actually making my life a little easier and sometimes a lot more fun. The recipe app is a total keeper. It's like having a personal chef who never gets tired of my indecision. And the outfit generator, it's my new quirky stylist, always ready with a suggestion, even if it's a little out there sometimes. This whole experiment really changed how I see AI. Instead of feeling threatened or overwhelmed, I now see AI as a set of helpful, sometimes silly, but always interesting tools. They're not here to take over, they're here to lend a hand, or at least a digital one. AI isn't plotting world domination, it's just a supercharged assistant, ready to help with the little things that can pile up and stress us out. It takes care of the boring, repetitive stuff, like sorting emails or planning meals. So we can spend more time being creative, connecting with people, or just enjoying the moment. Should you try this? If you're feeling stuck in a rut, overwhelmed by choices, or just curious about what AI can do, I say go for it. You might be surprised by how much lighter your day feels. Start small. Let AI pick your dinner, suggest your next movie, or help you plan a weekend outing. You don't have to hand over your whole life, just experiment with the little things. Use it for discovery, not just productivity. Let it introduce you to new music, hidden gems in your city, or hobbies you never thought to try. Go in with an open mind, a sense of humor, and some clear rules for yourself. Remember, it's about experimenting, not perfection. Be ready to feel a little silly, to laugh at yourself, and to be genuinely surprised by what happens when you let go of control. The goal isn't to prove that AI is better than you, it's to see your life from a new angle, to shake up your routine, and maybe find a bit of magic in the unexpected. Sometimes letting go of control leads to the best adventures, the funniest stories, and the most memorable moments. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have 3 oranges and a dream, and who knows where AI will take me next.